Hey guys, it's Daryl. Welcome to the training. Today we're going to talk about overcoming objections. Let's get started. So last summer we asked all of our partners to tell us what are the common objections that you hear. You guys sent in all kinds of great objections. Most of them we heard of, some of them were out of left field. And then we tried to break them down and come up with ways to overcome them. Here's what we heard. Price, big surprise there, right? It's always about price. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to spend a lot of time on price. Interested but won't make a decision. Let's take a look at that. The client seems excited, but yet they won't pull the trigger. They want to think about it. They're in a contract. Come back later. The thing is, it's 2021. Are they really in a contract? We'll talk about that. Doing it themselves. They have a friend. Blah, blah, blah. Let's break that down. What are they doing? What is that they're doing for your client? It may not be what you think it is. Other common objections. You're a TV, radio, print company. What do you know about digital? For all my media friends who are listening, I've got a great one for that. We've all heard, hey, I tried it already. Word of mouth is our best form of marketing. My clients are older. We all know we can blow that one away. So those are some of the objections we heard. Let's talk about how to overcome them. Overcoming the price objection. This is a big one. And the most important thing to know here, before we can even tackle that objection, it's important we've done our initial needs analysis. What are their marketing goals? What are the things that they're trying to accomplish with their advertising? You've got to drill down on that. Whether you're selling print, radio, skywriting, ads on the back of buses, these are the questions you need to ask. What are their strategies? Where are they spending money now? Who's their competition? Who are they trying to beat? Who are they trying to rank ahead of? What is the social strategy of their competition? You know, we've talked about how to do a proper needs analysis before. One of the first things we need to do is drill down on the competition. What are they doing? Pain points. What are other things that are keeping them from growing their business? Is it lack of time? Do they have issues with internal labor? They're paying someone to do their social media and they're not doing a good job. Maybe they're just not happy with their current agency. The thing is, and most important is, what is a new customer worth to them? Before we can even tackle price objection, we need to know what a new customer is worth for the first sale and lifetime value before we can even come back and address price. All right, here's one strategy for overcoming a price objection. It's called the feel, felt, found response. You may have heard it and been trained on it in the past. I know I learned it a long time ago. And the main thing here is you're showing empathy, that you understand their concern, and most importantly, that other business owners have had similar concerns, but you help them overcome those issues. Here's how you do it. First, you say, I understand how you feel. All business owners have to watch their expenses. I've had other clients who at first felt the same way, worried about adjusting their marketing investment. But what they found is our digital program was a great return on their investment because we solved their problem. This is when you pull out a problem you uncovered in that needs analysis, a pain point. You talk about how it's going to help them get more new, more repeat, more customers coming back in their store or helping them sell key products. And sometimes even just saving them their valuable time, maybe they're too busy to focus on social media. That is enough to get them to sign up for some of these programs. Time is money. So that's the feel, felt, found response, and it works and it's easy to remember. But the most important thing is, on any price objection, you have to know the value of what a new customer is and have done your needs analysis. So another way to overcome price objections is really just to help them with the math. Break down the ROI, because after all, you know what a new customer is worth. So you can say, Mr. Merchant, I'm confident this program will help bring you new customers. When you consider that a new client for your business is worth $5,000, insert the actual number there, and our program only costs $1,500, it's easy to see that even delivering just a few clients will be a great return on investment, and That's not counting the lifetime value of that customer. How many more times will they come in? The referral business that they'll bring you when they love, I know they're going to love your products. Imagine them telling all their new friends. So sometimes you just got to break it down, do the math, even break it down to a weekly or even daily investment. You know, for $1,500, Mr. Merchant, for just $375 a week, we're going to be able to bring you in new customers. So help them with the math. One of the ways to get your client to imagine that ROI is to start talking about their industry and what a new customer is worth. Certainly the home services category, that's a great category because typically the average job for a homeowner is thousands and thousands of dollars. So the example shown here is for remodeling. This is like kitchen remodeling, and you can see you have a low of, I think, $12,000 all the way up to over $100,000. So it's clear if you can help them get a few of those customers, it's going to be a great ROI. The other thing I like about showing them these numbers is because they start volunteering. They get a little proud. They start talking about, oh yeah, those are lowball numbers. We sell $50,000 kitchens every day. And when they start chatting like that, you got them right where you want them, because then you can talk about, well, let's break these numbers down then, Mr. Advertiser. Here's what our program's going to cost. Our Google Planner and industry averages show us we're going to drive about 700 inbound leads. Imagine if your sales team falls down and bumps their head, they can close 1% of those, right? 7 sales out of 700 opportunities. And if what I just heard is right, $50,000 an average kitchen, that's huge. It's what, 350 grand for an $8,000 investment. Now, of course, they're going to back down. Whoa, not everybody spends that. Some people, we only get a granite countertop or some new kitchen cabinets, whatever. You've made the point. Just a handful of sales is going to be a big win for this advertiser. So we created a little chart for the rest of these objections. Price objection, we just went over those. The feel, felt, found, do the math, focus on that ROI. The interested and won't make a decision. This means that we probably need to revisit the needs assessment and goals, because somewhere along the way we haven't convinced the customer that what we're going to do is going to help them solve their problems. So sometimes that's just going back to the math. Mr. Advertiser, I understand you're hesitant to move forward. When I looked at the ROI of this program and what it's going to cost versus the potential business it can bring you, I think this is really going to be something you're going to be happy with. So that's one way to approach that. I tried it and it didn't work. Here's the thing about that objection. What did they try? Are we comparing apples to apples? Some businesses say, I tried digital and it didn't work. Well, what did they try? Did they try one banner ad campaign for a week and that's their whole impression of digital? Sometimes sellers will let that objection make them walk away because they don't ask a couple more questions. Find out what it is, and then let's lay it side by side with our program. Most of the time, it's going to be something different and better. People who say they only need word of mouth. Social media is word of mouth on steroids. Imagine instead of one-to-one recommendations, it was one-to-many. What if we could get you more reviews on Google? So now hundreds of people are seeing that word of mouth. Again, easy to overcome. I'm in a contract, come back later. Understand what they're buying. Is it solving their problems? If they looked at all the things that they're buying, is some of the solutions performing worse than others? And are they really under a contract? These days, let's face it, think about our own business. How often do people have 12-month agreements? Or did they actually just budget for that money for the year? Every owner can find the money if it helps them solve a problem. The old doing it themselves in-house, again, how much time is it taking for this person to do it? Are there other things in the business they could be doing that they're better at? Are they able to keep up with all the changes at Google and Facebook? Do they know the best practices? Sometimes people will hire that kid fresh out of college. They pay him a low rate, but what they don't realize is they're getting sort of novice marketing help when they could have a whole agency doing it for them. The old, my clients is older, that's a piece of cake. 62% of seniors are on Facebook. Most of them have a smartphone. That one's easy. Existing agencies, friends who handle, again, it's back to the apples to apples. Yeah, sure, your friend's kid built you a website, but what else can they do? Maybe your buddy has an agency, but does he have access to programmatic connected TV? Can he buy social media geofencing? Most of them can't. So when they tell you they got someone who's handling it, find out what it is they're actually doing. So here's one I liked. When they tell you about the whole I can get it done cheaper by a competitor, your response is, hey, I can do good, I can do fast, and I can do cheap. Pick the two you want because I can't do all three. So let them know, sure, you can buy the cut rate marketing, but is it going to provide you with cut rate results? So here's one I love, and I've been hearing this for years because when I worked for a media company and started selling digital, this is the kind of stuff I heard. You're a traditional media rep. What the heck do you know about digital? Well, the response is, you may not know that our company has actually been in digital for over 20 years. We were one of the first companies in the area with a website and on social media. We've got a huge following. So we've been at this for a while, and we've built on that experience. We've now added a corporate fulfillment team of digital experts. These guys are certified in Google, Facebook, web design, and SEO. They spend millions of dollars on behalf of our clients and have a lot of success generating results. So the beauty of working with us, yes, we still are involved in traditional media, is that you actually get the best of both worlds. Someone who knows your business, understands the industry and the market, and has the team behind them that has best practices for combining digital with radio, digital with print, digital with TV, whatever you might be selling. It's a powerful combination. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Sometimes you just have to say next, right? I mean, you can go back, you can overcome every objection, and it turns out the prospect isn't serious, and you should just look them in the eye and say confidently, look, I know these products deliver results for our clients. We have many customers, we have many repeat customers. And I know the leads and the new business and the revenue we bring in for them. But apparently it's not a fit for you, and that's cool. I wish you all the best. When you're ready for better results, when you're ready for your phone to ring more, when you're ready for more web quotes coming in, give me a call and we'll be happy to revisit our program. So that's all for now, team. I hope you get something out of this, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. This is Daryl with Guaranteed Digital saying, see you later.